as Tony did for others. So, part of tonight you're going to see comedy improv, but it's all for a purpose. And so to give you a little bit more context, I'm going to get out of the way, and I want you to get to know Tony and the way others have known Tony as well. So, if you will, direct your attention to the screen. Let's watch. This is not Tony Major. I'm now mounting Tony Major's voice. I'm filling in because we're having technical difficulties. Please stand by as we get the sound on. Right now, as you were imagining, they're trying to sell people bottles of water. And so far, they've only convinced 4 out of the 5 people on the panel. So as you can see, only 4 out of 5 people agree bottled water is worth having. Well, as we get that working, I'll just go ahead and just kind of continue. Tony really has made a huge impact in terms of helping develop the Nicholson School of Communication and Mass Media. And what we're doing specifically tonight is we're starting our kind of grassroots campaign. We have about 2 years to raise $25,000 to seed the Endowed scholarship that is now in his name. And so we're hoping that you all would be the start of that to help us to fund that Endowed scholarship, to get it going. Once it gets going, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going for a lot of people. But we're going to need your help to do that. So let's say, hey, Control, you got the video on now? What? You see how they treat me?
Everything begins with a thought. At one point, somebody said, you know what, if I put some water in a bottle.
Free water.
Yeah, free water. Right? So this panel was a thought. Quintana had a thought. And you're here tonight because he had a thought. From nothing is something. And you can make it happen if you think it into existence. But you have to, it's like I tell us, don't put your toe in the water to see if it's cold, jump in the pool. And act like you're somebody. But do your homework, jump in the pool. But be ready when you jump in the pool. It's sort of like when I finally went to Hollywood on my motorcycle from New York to California and hit that brick wall with all of these producers I mentioned earlier and directors who helped. It was fine in New York, but when I got to Hollywood, there was a brick wall, and I couldn't get in. And they said, oh, no. People who, and so I just told them, okay, the next time you see me, I'll be ready. I won't tell you what I really said. And so the next time after I did that film I told you guys about, Warner Brothers was looking at it to purchase it. So I made sure I went and looked up these people that had told me no. They said, oh, Tony, how you doing? What you doing in Hollywood? I said, I'm selling my film. Oh, you got, and I got a master's. Okay, so I'm just saying to you that go for it. When you're not being heard, but you've been talking all the time, it's the peekaboo game of existence trying to blow your mind. But don't let it confuse you or steer your course to the left. Maintain your intellectual balance and go on with your bad self.
Tony, after making movies with zero budget and zero support from a big studio, he was able to take that movie and get it seen and get it purchased. So Tony was all about helping people start up from nothing, and then they could create something. And so rather than me telling you more about that, I want you to meet some people right now on the screen who will tell you what they feel about Tony, Tony's influence, his effect on them. Let's watch.
I
can call Tony for anything, anytime, any place. Tony, I need you. Tony is there. Tony was always there.
My memories of Tony, to be honest, are mashed up in different experiences. And one of my favorite memories I have is like, he just kind of was always there. My greatest Tony memory, my memories of Tony, to be honest, are mashed up in different experiences. And one of the favorite memories I have is like, he just kind of was always there. I remember I was one of the only students in my class who really stepped out and did a lot of theater and film off campus. And he was the only person that bridged the worlds that I saw all the time. Like, if there was a student from Full Sail shooting something, or if there was an award show, or even people's theater, like, at first he was like, oh, you're what you doing here? Like, usually that doesn't happen. But after a while, it was kind of like, good, keep it up. I see what you're doing. And so I guess my best memory is kind of him being like a fairy godfather that was just like always there encouraging me and being proud and like seeing what I was doing. But that was because I saw him and I saw how he moved. So there's not many people like Tony. And when you have such a prolific person who can be such a guide, like a North Star for young people who are trying to find their way, you need to put that in history, and you need to make sure it's spoken about, his legacy, how he was.
So, when we think about Tony and all that he did,
I've known Tony since I'm 17 years old. He came to see me to a show that I did Motown Returns to Apollo, and he came to the rehearsal because he knew the choreographer, and he's taken me under his wings ever since. I can call Tony for anything, anytime, any place. Tony, I need you. Tony is there. No question asked, and I might get nah, but he is there.
She has more to say. Well, I have more to say too. You can help us out in raising this scholarship to where it needs to be, so we can actually start helping people, students who want to become those next TV producers, those next filmmakers. You saw where some of those people are coming from in the project they did. And they did that through lots of hard work, but we want to be able to now expand that and grow that diversity within the film industry. I'm a product of diversity initiatives, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have had my experiences in film and TV, and I'm happy to share that message with you. So this is how you can help, literally help tonight. First of all, you got programs. Did anyone get a program? Did you? I hope you did. Because if you did, if you could just raise your program and grab your phone. This is the only theater show where we say, please grab your phones and use your phones. You feel free to text people, but text people about the show. We want you to use that QR reader that you got on your phone, Android or Mac or Apple, and then we want you to zap that QR code. It's going to take you to the website where you can actually go ahead and send in your donation. Of course, if you prefer, you can just go ahead and use your phone, zoom in on that large QR code, and it will take you there as well. Oh, and then of course, this is my favorite part right here, because the producer, Katana Thomas, he had a cow when I got this wrong. The phone number is 844-990-1919. I said 844-990. 1919. And he was like, no. He said, Richard, what are you doing? You're messing up the song. I want to teach you the song and you're all going to sing with me. Here's the song. 844-990-1919. Again. 844-990-1919. Let me listen. 844-990-1919. Ready? 844-990-1919. Everybody! 844-990-1919. That's the number. We want you to go and send that text to, or you can go use the QR code. All right, are you all ready for the show? Are you ready for the show? Everything's made up. You got 5 amazing performers who are going to come on stage. They're going to make up stories and scenes to inspire you. And those stories will be inspired by the genres of film and TV. And then, of course, we got that B major band who's been playing with us along the way. Before we get started, I'm going to grab the mic. I'm going to step over here. We're going to introduce to you the performers. This is what you got to do. We want you to clap to your screen, make lots of noise, welcome them with open arms. And remember, throughout the night, I'm going to be coming to you. I'm going to be asking you for your ideas and your suggestions for the scenes. Get ready to be involved, okay? Are y'all ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, everyone. Clap. If you don't know about the rhythm, just hold on to someone else's hand. All right. Our first performer, we want you to come and cheer and make lots of noise and welcome the one, the only, Stephanie Ray! And welcome Stephanie Ray! Our next performer, this gentleman has a great set of outfits and he sings too. His name is Pablo Torres! Our next performer, man, this guy, he is chill, under pressure. That's why his last name is Coleman. Everyone give it up for Ray Coleman! Our next performer, everyone, she is the redhead of the bunch. Give it up for Caitlin Burrow! And our last performer, this guy is truly getting in here, so happy that he's part of the cast. Everyone, let's give it up for Stu Anthony! Oh, very nice. Everyone, there's your cast. Give it up for the cast. All right. So we're going to start out with a kind of a musical game, just to get to know you a little bit. But to do that, though, I feel like there's someone out here who has a story that we want to like kind of learn from and pick up from. And so if I had to put my guess, I feel like you have a story. Yeah, I think you have a story. But I'm going to help you find that story. All right, are you game? Good. Okay. Good. So this story happened either between the ages of 25 and 30. Okay. Did it happen summer, spring, winter, or fall?
Fall.
Fall. Okay. Fall. Was it here in Orlando or somewhere else?
Here in Orlando.
Here in Orlando. Was it morning, afternoon, or night?
Afternoon.
See, the story's starting to come to her because she started giggling. And then who was there?
I was at work.
You were at work. Okay, what's your name? Okay, everyone say hello, Andrea.
Hello.
Andrea, okay, so you were at work, right? And you were here in Orlando. What happened? Just tell us in the line or two, what happened? Is this something that you're gonna get sued for? No? Okay, all right, so what happened?
No, I was at work and I went to go on air to do something, to voice something.
You went to,
I was helping out on air.
you were on a radio show?
I was just a voice.
You were a voice for a radio show. Syndicated?
No.
National?
Local.
Local, okay. And then what happened next?
I got it done.
Okay, what were you delivering?
I was the free money.
The free money, honey? What is the free, what's the free money, honey?
I gave away money on radio.
Oh, woo! You gave away money. Oh, okay. And this was like a morning show.
Yes.
Okay, one of those radio morning shows. All right, local, and you were giving away. And what happened next?
I gave away money.
Okay. So, so that you would do that. Like, can you give us like a little soundbite of what you would say?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say, this is Andrea, the 102 Jams free money honey.
You revealed the station. Okay. All right. So 102 Jams. All right. You were the free money honey. All right. Okay. Great. And let me ask: was there a time where there was one free money honey giveaway that sticks out for you?
Not really, but I've heard several people scream, yell,
What were okay? So people would react, they scream, they yell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else would anyone do?
That was it. I mean, they would scream, they would yell, I had to leave, and that was it.
Okay. Was there anyone else in there in the station with you that you remember that this is part of those moments? The DJ. All right. And how would you describe the DJ?
They were fun. It was 3 of them. So they were pretty interactive.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think we got plenty of story. It sounds like it was a lot of fun for you.
Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah. But for some of us who don't like to get in front of people, me, I'm an introvert. I don't like to get in front of people. It can actually, bring me down. It can kind of scare me. So I'm sure there was at the beginning, you sort of felt that way, right? When you first started. We want to take you back to that moment. But we gotta exercise those feelings of the past through song. We're gonna go and exercise through song. We're gonna call this song Money Honey. Yeah. We're gonna call it Money Honey. For you. Money Honey. Money Honey. I said Money Honey. Money Honey. Money Honey. Come on, guys, get to it, right? Money Honey. Hey, give it up for the band. It sounds good, right? When I do think about your story, it's so many thoughts, and so I just gotta, kind of collect my thoughts for sure. But I'm sure that my friends got something to say about it. Here we go.
Oh, her name is Andrea. She came here to see a show. She does not work with her hands, but you can hear her on 102 Jams. If you need a little cash, you can give her a call. But you know what they say, if you win that money, honey, do not in one place spend it all.
Hey.
Money, honey.
Money, honey.
I ride in my car, playing my favorite tunes. Ooh, the Money Honey is coming on my radio soon. I hope that I win, wanna win something free. I know that today's the day Andrea is gonna pick me.
Money, honey. Money, honey.
I was feeling kind of jumpy. I didn't have much money. I just had a new baby, and I really needed some money. So I'm driving to work, And I was praying to the God above. Please, when I call one of the jams, that honey, show me some love. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. I turned on my favorite radio station, 102 Jams. This lady was to hear that sweet, sweet voice of Andrea. I don't know why I knew her name, but I knew she was money, honey. I was stuck on I-4 thinking, today's the day to get some money, honey. Money, 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 money. Andrea called me, and I thought, yes, this is it. And I thought, oh, 102 Jams is gonna give me some money, but all I got was some hams. It was Christmas hams. That's it. Monday, 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 Monday,
I was the first. People would look at me and first. They say, hey, wait up. Who's that cute little bunny? I'll tell you right now, I'm the original bunny.
There was a time, a year, when I did so good. It was the Obama years. The economy acted like it should. But man, ever since then, been down my luck. I miss Obama. I'm looking out there for one of you to become my next sugar mama. Is it you? I see the ice around your neck. Yeah, you will do.
When you find yourself in your car one day, you should turn on 102 Jams.
Turn up the volume and listen real close. hear people's opinions and capture the sentiments that people feel. And so for our next improv game, we want to do that right now. We call this rant and rave. So what we need is something that Caitlin can rave about, something that you personally has been fun for you, exciting. So what's something she can rave about? Obama, okay. Rave about Obama. But over here, on this side, Sue, he's going to rant about something that's been on your nerves, that's been kind of, ticking you off. What is it? Extended warranties. Extended warranties. You're going to rant about that. Over here, Stephanie is going to rant about something as well. What is she ranting about? Bad drivers. Bad drivers. All right. Over here, Brandon, he's going to rave. What's he raving? What's he excited about? Bananas. All right. And finally, do you want Marco to rave or rant? Rave. Rave. Okay. Good. Well, what are you walking to rave about? What?
Good books.
Good books. He's raving about good books. All right. So, what I'd like to do, actors, please recap. What are you ranting or raving about?
I'm raving about Obama. I'm ranting about bad drivers.
I'm raving about good books.
I'm raving about bananas. I'm ranting about these extended car warranties.
All right. So I'm going to be kind of conducting them as if I'm a conductor. And when I point at them, they are on deck. They're going to tell you how they feel. And we're going to just kind of explore where this goes. We call this rant and rave. We always begin the scene with an applause from the audience.
I have never seen drivers I don't know about you guys, if you remember the before times, when politics were nice, kind of nice, and we had a president that we could respect and look up to. And I just felt like, for me, it was amazing that there was someone in the White House that stood for good values, and there was finally diversity in our country. It was incredible. And when you think about now, it's like looking back on it, it's so much better than we even remember it was. We really took it for granted, you guys. It was amazing. It was the best thing in the world. Obama!
I'm telling you back now, so I got the thing. I'm like, all right, I don't even want you just yet because it comes with a warranty, right? So, a couple years go by, it's 2003, I'm like, okay, all right, first I was acting up a little bit, no big deal. Then I start getting these calls. Mr. I'm calling ID block and 1-800. I'm like, hello. And then hey, just want to call you about 20% warranty. Call from California. I'm like, what you mean? And then so I start talking to the lady, and then it was Allison. I was like, Allison, what you talking about with extended warranty? And then she's like, oh, well, it's going to be this much. I was like, well, you stop calling me though. But every day y'all call, and then they're like, oh, well, we're going to call again tomorrow, just to let you think about it.
Orders, books, and music. This is Marco. How can I help you? I would answer the phone every single day when I worked at the bookstore. It was my favorite job in the whole world. Too bad Orders, Books, and Music closed the stores because nobody buys books anymore. Shame on us, but who cares? We like to read on the internet. So the library is where I got a job now. I love the library. So now, I used to be super nice, right, at the bookstore. I used to be so nice. And now they actually call me the library dragon because I guard the gates of the library. And I'm kind of cool with that because it's super fun and nobody really knows exactly what to do.
Don't you want to put a banana in your mouth?
Put a banana in your mouth. And I'd like to take you to the banana section.
Oh, man, I love when you peel it nice and slow, and then, it's a great source of potassium. Vitamin C, I don't know, but I love taking a big banana in my mouth because I love the big smoothies, too. Smoothies are my favorite thing. Get some chocolate ice cream. That's not healthy. Put a banana in it.
They're not optional. They're required. You people think we put a stick beside the steering wheel just for you to look at? Use it. If you're making a turn, signal that you're making a turn. Is that really so much to ask? You just push the little stick up or down. It's not even complicated. You would think you were asking people to do.
Just a little bit.
Actually, it's got bananas in their lunches.
What kind of warranties? What kind of things you got?
almost got a function. Make your the banana peel is very, very useful. You know, it's Mario, he uses it in Mario Kart. I'm sorry.
And people think, oh my gosh, you get paid to do this?
These
And I'm
people
like,
think
yeah, I get paid
you're
to do this.
yeah. One feels extended warranties, okay? Because I feel like my car is
Protect your bananas.
Again, we welcome you. Be sure to go to the QR code and donate. Let's go on to our next day task. We know that someone out here earlier, we got the great, we now know there was an angel out there helping us, giving us money out there. Thank you. But we also know out there, once amongst one of you, is someone who's looking for a date. And we actually have an opportunity for you to go on a date, or at least to vet for that date. Who here would love to go and have the chance of finding that perfect someone? No. Oh, you. Okay, come on up. Right here. Go ahead and have a seat right here. Here's the microphone. Give it up to Lucas, everybody. You are on the show that is known as You're the One, in which we have 3 contestants here who are vying for your affections. They will get questions from me, but eventually I'm going to ask you to ask them a question. So then basically the audience of round of applause will decide who you will be going on a date on. Is that cool? All right. But first we got to meet our contestants. So contestant number 1 has an unusual occupation. What's that unusual occupation? Lion tamer. All right. Contestant number 1 is a lion tamer. Contestant number 2, though, their job is pretty much middle of the road. It's simple and as plain as it can be. What is it?
Flight attendant.
A what?
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant. Okay. Yeah. They're everywhere. Hold on now. I'm gonna get